Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is RRPG here, and welcome back to RRPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with Final Fantasy VII on the PC with mods. In the previous episode, we went through Cosmo Canyon as well as Nibelheim with the Shin-Ra mansion, and we got everything except for the quadruple question mark enemy skill. And I took the time and opportunity to actually go back and get that enemy skill, and lo and behold, I actually managed to get it first try. The first enemy I came across when I went back to the Shin-Ra mansion was, of course, Jersey, and I got that skill on me finally. So, without further ado, we're getting on today's episode, and we're going to be going through Mount Nibel, Rocket Town, and Wutai. So yeah, we have a lot of ground to cover. And hello, Master Dragon Slayer. Thank you for joining me on the stream tonight, and I hope you have a really fun time as much as I will. So, let's not waste any time, and let's get right into it. So yes, we're done with Nibelheim for right now. We're going to be going north. And if you can hear on the screen there, or if you can hear the music through here, I did change up the music a little bit through the Seventh Heaven modder. I actually have the OST remastered soundtrack, or the remastered soundtrack playing. You know, just kind of give this music, try to give some music, give the music a bit of differentiality from time to time. I mean, some people like it, some people don't like it, but for me personally, I personally don't mind it. I mean, as long as it sounds good, then that's all that matters, right? So yeah, as you would have guessed, I have Aerith back in my party, and I'm going to try and have her get to her level 3 limit break, as well as getting the second half of her level 2 limit break. But yeah, you can actually hear the music is a lot different than what you're fondly remember of the whole original soundtrack. Even with the remastered soundtrack, it still does not sound too bad. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is having a great time and are ready for a new week. I know I am. And as I said, if you watched the previous episode yesterday, I'll probably end up doing a live stream tomorrow night. I mean, not tomorrow night, but Tuesday night, because I don't have to go into work Wednesday. And the thing is that I'll be doing that as a way for me to make up for not doing a live stream back on Saturday. I mean, on Friday. This week might actually fly. Yeah, it might actually fly, based on what you said, Master Dragon Slayer. So we'll definitely have to see how well the week goes. But who knows? And I managed to get a lot done today in terms of projects. I managed to get a lot done with the Final Fantasy retrospective with episode 10. I'm about an hour and 30 minutes into the production of that, in the post-production part of that episode. So that's coming along quite pretty. Alright, we got the Rune Blade, which is a new weapon that Cloud can equip, and it's a lot stronger than Butterfly Edge. But the only downside is that nice, good job. No easy feat. Yes, it was no easy feat. And the only downside is for Rune Blade is that all the materia slots are disconnected from one another, and but it does have a bit of a strength increase as well as an accuracy increase. So I'd say I'm okay for the time being with what I have. So yeah, we're good for that. So let's go ahead and continue on. But yeah, in terms of the music, I'll probably be resorting back to the original soundtrack in the next episode. But I just wanted to get everybody a good taste of what the remastered soundtrack that came out within this decade. I think there was an OST remastered came out for this game that was fan made, and it was actually a pretty good rendition. Although I do like the original soundtrack a lot more based on nostalgia nostalgia regions. What regions are there of nostalgia in the world? Now, what I meant to say was nostalgia reasons. Ugh, man. But yeah, you won't be hearing me play this unless, people request it that I play more with this soundtrack. And if it's something I decide to do, well, by golly, I might as well do it. But for this episode alone, you will see me actually play through this with this remastered original soundtrack. But yeah, so I'm currently going through the episode 10 of the retrospective, and where I'm close to the hour and 30-minute mark. I'm now actually talking about the second part of the gameplay. At first, I talked about like the basics of the gameplay. Now I'm on the second part where I talk about the battle system, as well as capturing monsters, as well as the Crystarium system and the paradigm shift system in that game. So that's going to be a lot of interesting ground to cover on how that all works. But when it comes to the whole production process of a retrospective episode, I wouldn't say production process, but more rather just the post-production when working on specific parts of the video. I would say that working on the parts where you talk about the story and the gameplay and then the reception of a game is that they actually are a lot better to edit, because when you talk about the beginning portions before talking about a game, and when you talk about like its setting, those are really hard to come by with trying to maintain, trying to figure out where all the clips are and what types of clips you want to use and all that other good stuff. So, yeah, those do take a while for me to actually, figure out which ones I actually want to put in the video. And of course, there are other things like other clips that I actually download from YouTube that I want to include in the video that I did not include the first time, or that I did not download the first time, and they're going to be in the retrospective episode. That's always fun. I mean, when I'm working on a video and then I realize that I'm going to need a new video to actually fit well with the work that I'm doing, then I just go back and I try to find the footage that I need to download, and then I just put it in the video from there. Kind of helps me find the correct clips that I want to find in order to maintain the quality of the episodes that I put out. But yeah, as long as I keep going, I should get it done around the end of this week, or most likely around sometime next week. But of course, after I get done with, putting in the videos and all that stuff, then I need to go back and watch those, the entirety of the episode, and then figure out the portions where I want to put in the whole, like, pictures and text and that kind of thing. Just kind of add some flair to the whole video, just to add more to the professionalism. And then once that's done and taken care of, then it's just a clean sweep right there with getting all the way towards rendering the video, and then I post it online for everybody to watch. So yeah, now that we're playing this game some more, let's talk about Mount Nebel a little bit. Mount Nebel is definitely one of the more interesting Oversoul. Okay, that's a new piece of equipment for Tifa. There's an enemy that we can fight right there, but we do not want to take it down quite just yet, because we actually want to go around the whole place. And of course, that was a shortcut to get out here. But yeah, we want to go through the shortcut of this place, because there is a way we can actually get back to that part where that boss is, and we can unlatch a ladder right there, because if we miss out on one of those chutes that we wanted to go into to get one of those items that we needed to obtain, then, well, we can just do it that way. Anyway, we're going to turn back into the Galleon Beast as good old Vincent here. And watch him do his berserk dance for the first time. And notice that every time when Vincent is in his demonic form, he actually, or when he's in his limit break form, that he actually has his hit points restored. But he always but he's always in berserk mode, where he'll attack on his own accord. So having him attack in berserk mode on his own accord, it actually is a good thing for us too. Too bad he's not even using his beast flare. So yeah, it just lasts throughout the remainder of the fight, and then after that's all said and done with, then you just move on to the next one. So yeah, I think that was the first time we actually fought a big dragon like that for this live stream series. Now, I know we can actually... Okay, we can't actually go in there. It's actually one... Yeah, it's right over here that we actually want to go into, because that will actually lead us to that treasure chest. You know what? Let's get Odin into the mix where we actually do that. I think they paralyzed Vincent with that solar flare. Yes, that's what we're gonna call it from what those enemies are using. We're gonna call it a solar flare, okay? Besides, I don't even want to think about the solar flare from Dragon Ball Z Abridged Kai 3.5 when Cell was doing his solar flare with what was presented in that subliminal image that was shown from the solar flare. It was just like, ugh, that's nightmare fuel if I ever saw it. If you haven't seen 3.5 yet of Dragon Ball Z Abridged Kai, or Dragon Ball Z Kai Abridged, then I definitely recommend that you watch it. It's pretty funny. Anyway, if we come over here, and we go in here, we can actually loop around over here, grab this treasure chest, and we got ourselves an elixir. So yeah, nothing really big in terms of game releases coming out this week. Oh, Materia's right over here. Yeah, it's a property Materia, in case we missed out on the one from all the way at the Shin-Ra building. But in terms of releases for August, the only big one that I could think of is for the game, what is it called? Astral Chain by Platinum Games. Now, Platinum Games is a developer I follow heavily and immensely because of just how talented they are as a game developer. Okay, we can go ahead and equip the new Sniper CR, so... Sniper Custom Rifle, I guess that's what the CR stands for? So that's a new weapon for Vincent. But the thing is that Astral Chain comes out at the very end of the month, and this month is going to be my birthday, believe it or not. I'm going to be turning 33 on August 16th, so a third of my life has already been complete. Well, a third of the way towards, to the age of 100. So, that's actually quite impressive. But I will say that the big releases for the month of August are not only Astral Chain, but also those two or three arcade cabinets from Arcade 1-Up, that with one of them being that of Marvel properties by Capcom, which are both X-Men, Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, as well as the Punisher arcade game. That was the beat 'em up. Okay, got it. And that's going to release through retail, which is going to cost $300, sadly. I mean, if you have a pretty penny to get those arcade cabinets, then by all means pick them up. But the other big one that's coming out this month from them, the Arcade 1-Up cabinets, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade 1-Up cabinet, and it has not only the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, but it also has the arcade version of Turtles in Time, believe it or not. And I couldn't even be any more happier when I heard about that. That's coming out for this month, but the only downside is that it's going to cost... It's going to cost $350 because it's the first four-player arcade cabinet releasing commercially. Now, when I talk about Arcade 1-Up cabinets, they're actually about maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. Well, I'd say more 4 feet tall, and they make it to where they're small enough to where anybody, and compact enough for anybody to put them in their house and just play with them. And the thing is that, like I said, the arcade cabinet that's releasing for... Okay, we can't go that way, so that's a dead end. The arcade cabinet that's releasing for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one is $350 because there are four joysticks and sets of buttons that represents each turtle. But yeah, being able to play both of those arcade games, those classic arcade games, into one arcade cabinet, that's like a retro gamer's dream come true. Now, hopefully that's one of those things I'll pick up one of these days, but I'll probably wait for that until maybe next year. Because I have my own expenses to think of, and my own expenses to think of that I need to be very, that I need to use, like, food, bills, and all that stuff before anything else, because that's always priority for me. Food, bills, and anything right before I spend it on other things. But of course, I have to keep the money for I have to keep, save the money too. But I don't spend all my money all at once. Of course, I keep my money because I'm an adult and I need to keep track of my funds. It's like, always keep track of your funds first and make sure you use that money for what's more important before you think about anything else. Because if you spend it on anything else, then you're pretty much going to be in a creek without a paddle. And you do not need to be in that paddle. I mean, you do not need to be in that creek, I tell you. Not the paddle. How can you be in a paddle when it's just a small plank of wood? You can't even go inside it because you're much bigger than the plank of wood. Gosh, wish somebody could clip that, but it's okay. I digress. Okay. Gone through that, and we're all perfect there. Okay, if anything, I'm gonna probably need to put Aerith back in anger mode. So I'm going to give her a stimulant because that will actually get her anger level up. I think I'll put one for Vincent Valentine as well, since he needs to get his limit breaks. But then again, it's probably not going to matter for Vincent that much because you don't get a second half of his limit break. Okay, so give him a tranquilizer to heal that. But for others, yeah, you want them to use that. You want them to use that that mode of battle, so that way they can actually. That way, their limit break gauges will, or their limit break gauges will steadily increase. Go ahead and unleash some Diamond Dust on all of them. And continue using your summons or your magic as Aerith, so that way you can get her limit breaks to level 3. Now, whether if I go through the Wutai 5 when I'm in Wutai as Yuffie, we're probably going to be saving that until either the next playthrough or till much, much later on in the game when I grind Yuffie into a much stronger level. Because going through the Wutai 5 or the Godai 5, whatever their names are, yeah, they're not simple enemies to go up against. Okay, I think we want to go into shoot number 4, because there's that one that has that, that piece of equipment that we need. So, what's in here? An all materia. So, it's just materia. But anyway, there's the boss we want to go up against, but, and they do give us and that boss will actually give us a piece of materia upon its defeat. So, just a little FYI there. And we're still short on ethers. And we're short on turbo ethers as well, so I think we'll be okay with where we're at right now. I mean, if we want to, we can always go over to that save point and actually save our progress before anything else. Just don't glare into Aerith, please. Well, you got the boys kneeling down as they're stunned. When it comes to these mods, it just seems like there's always little bits and pieces that have been modded, but not everything has been modded, which I would really love for there to be. Like all the monsters to have updated textures, as not all the monsters have updated textures, as some of them are the only ones that get updated with textures, while most others are just completely bland without any updates. Okay, so go ahead and... Yeah, I know we can even save our progress here if we want to, but let's go ahead and use the tint and, you know, restore our magic and hit points. Anyway, fight this boss. Yep, we got our next boss here. This is Materia Keeper. Now when fighting this boss also actually has an enemy skill that hopefully we can actually get. But let's keep our fingers crossed that we actually get that enemy skill materia from it. Which is called Trine, by the way. If we don't get it, there is one more opportunity where we can actually get it, but it's much, much later on. This is actually a pretty interesting boss that looks like a... Just... I don't know what you would describe this, like a... Like... Some type of insect type of monster, like an insect-dragon hybrid. Oh, hell combo. That hell combo can hit pretty hard. And whatever you do, don't try... I mean, I think this boss has about, I would say, 8,000 hit points or 10,000? No, not 10,000. But make sure that it uses Trine at the very end, which I assume that it using Trine, it will actually be by the time when it gets to near death. Great Horn. Ooh. Yeah. I could say you hit pretty hard there. But I'd rather not use anything with Vincent right... Well, I could use anything with Vincent, but I'd rather not have him use his Limit Break at this time, and it can actually absorb fire. Who would have thought that? Ah, missed. Oh, I missed. Maybe we'll use, Quake on it? Can you actually attack it with Quake? Oh, yes, you can. And it uses Cura on itself as well. Ooh! It can actually heal itself pretty good. I think they call it Quara, or Quakera. Okay, here's Trine. Here it goes. It's an attack that hits everybody. Now that we got that for our characters, let's go ahead and unleash the beast with Vincent. No pun intended. Okay, so pretty much Breath of the Earth is what I expected. Breath of the Earth actually heals any abnormal statuses like anger, sadness, or any, you know, anything that is gonna make... That's... You get what I mean. Oh no, this could pose as a problem. Okay, now here's Gungnir. You can actually use it as Odin when you're fighting against a boss, but with Vincent using the Beast Flare on Trine there, that's not actually really good since... I mean, not Trine, but Materia Keeper, because Materia Keeper can absorb fire. Yeah. But anyway, here's Odin using his Gungnir spear, or Gungnir. Basically, it's just a downward impalement of his spear onto the foe. Okay. Looks like, everything turned out to be okay. Cure on everybody, please. Unleash a hell combo on Cloud so we can unleash Meteor Rain on this fell beast. Which we won't. And it's going to use Cura again. Who would have thought? Now, there's no way to reverse the transformation on Vincent, because you just have to hope that the battle will last as long for you to finish it off. Okay, it's gonna use Trine again. But we already got Trine. But still not enough to actually... Okay, we finally got it. So the boss is taken care of right there. And now we can go ahead and make our way towards Rocket Town, because that's the only one-way ticket for us to get out of Mount Nebel, is to... Brand of Fury. Okay, Brand of Fury. That ability, that is the second half of Aerith's level 2 limit break. Anyway, now we can get this piece of materia, which is counter materia. Counter materia, in case if you get attacked by an enemy, you can just actually counter back at them. Who should I give the counter materia to? Let's see. I do need to... Okay. Yeah, just, it can counterattack if you get attacked by a monster. I mean, I could go back to using this, and I guess I really don't need property for the time being, so let's go ahead and equip the counter materia on Cloud. So that way he'll counterattack in case if he gets attacked. Alright. Now we can just get out of this mountain area with relative ease. Yes, we can, and now we can finally make our way towards Rocket Town, and hopefully we'll meet the Rocket Man. Elton John, are you gonna be in Rocket Town, buddy? I hope you are. Can I get your autograph? I hope you're there. It'd be really sucky if you're not there. I don't think there's any enemies you can get an enemy skill from in this area. I do apologize for the barking in the background if you can hear it. They can call him Rocket Man. Yeah, they can call him Rocket Man. You got that right. And looks like the Sardonic Man... Nope, the Sardonic Man did not get poisoned. Alright. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, we could grind here a little bit if we want to. But there doesn't seem like there's much to grind out here. I mean, we could get ourselves a chocobo if we wanted to, but it's really... I don't really think that's going to help our cause any at all. Oh, we got ourselves a huge... Wait a minute. Look at those things inside that jellyfish. Is that a Metroid? That looked like a Metroid. That has a jellyfish form. Anyway, Master Dragon Slayer, who'd I yell at? That was my mom. She had to go somewhere, and she took one of the dogs with her. Yeah, so... Not much at the beach here either, so I guess we could try to grind a little bit more while we're out here before we go inside Rocket Town. Aw, Aerith got poisoned. That sucks. No, I thought you yelled at the dog. No, I did not yell at the dog. My mother, she took one of the dogs with her because of a event that's going on where it's related to her own line of work, basically. Where she works at, essentially. But no, I did not yell at my dogs. If they were causing that much of a ruckus, and if I was by myself with them, then yeah, I probably would be a bit annoyed with their barking, if they barked a whole lot. No, it's not a vet, it's for a walk. It's for a walk that's in relation to the place where she works at. She works for electric/railroad construction company, and she having a bit of a walk. And hello, Sunamods! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're really enjoying tonight's stream, and glad to see that you can actually make it. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm playing some Final Fantasy VII right now on the PC with mods, and yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun right now. And it wouldn't be a stream without there being some fun. Or tell me that or tell me that Small Streamers Connect is actually hosting my live stream right now. And if you guys are, then hi to you guys, and you guys are awesome. And for all you guys watching my live stream right now too, you guys are awesome as well. Sounds good. Can you beat a better night than that? No, I don't know if you can beat a better night than that. If you, I mean, if there's something that goes well in your life where you had a life-changing event where it's very substantially incredible on your part, then you can never beat a better night than that, Sunamods. That I can guarantee you on. How are you liking the mods? Liking the mods? I think the mods are actually... in the PC version? Oh, I like them a lot. I mean, there are some things that I'm kind of iffy on, but for the most part, I'm really not that too... I'm really not that too critical on most of the mods to begin with. If you watched any of my other episodes, Sunamods, I was playing with the original soundtrack on, the original soundtrack that came from the PS1 version of the game, whereas you're hearing the remastered original soundtrack of this game that I'm playing for this live stream session this time around. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Or they're pretty awesome. What's that? Alright, we made it to Rocket Town. Look at that old dilapidated rocket with all that moss and rust covered on it. Did Angie O'Hewley tell you that rockets have wear, tear, and rust on them too? Sid, old buddy, old pal? A rusty old rocket. What do they need that thing for? Well, we're about to learn that. Ah, gotcha. I see you're using Nino Styles models, but only for the battles? Yeah! I mean, I really like it for the battle. I really like it for the battles. I mean, when it came to the in-game mods of the characters, either on the world map or when in the oh, hey, look, there's a toilet there. But when it comes to using the models in the fields, you know, where they look more proportionate as real-life human beings, I just didn't really like those mods. I just like these small chibi-style mods. I guess you could just say it's more of the nostalgia hitting me with liking these mods a lot more. I mean, no offense. Well, earrings. Fair enough. Each to their own right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it. Okay, so we got ourselves a new weapon for Vincent here, which is not a sniper rifle. It's an SBAS, but it's accurate. But the sniper rifle, it has good accuracy. But the thing is that with the SBAS, your accuracy goes down significantly. So there's a bit of a red herring when switching to the new weapon. But we are going to need to switch to new weapons to get them up to, you know, to get the character stronger than before. So I'd say the sniper rifle has to retire. There's a bar right here. But I don't think there's anything you can get at the bar. And look, there's some guy using the toilet over by the bar. I guess drinking so much beer definitely gave you the screaming squits, huh, dude? Yep, take a look at you. It's taken. It just says, it's taken. He doesn't say, leave me alone! I'm taking a dump inside this toilet! So yeah, I'm just kind of messing around, see if there's anything substantially important that I can actually get my hands on. But that's the thing, too, is that when you go inside the houses in this game, there's not a lot that you can actually get out of them. I mean, there are some things that you can get out of them, but some others, but other games like Final Fantasy IX, where they are more, you know, mostly littered with collectibles that you can find, or secrets that you can find to get collectibles out of them. This game is just a step down from finding secrets. I mean, I actually like that a lot more about Final Fantasy IX, is that it's like anywhere you go, you can actually find hidden secrets out of nowhere. Okay, the rocket there is called the Shin-Ra 26. Welcome, this is an item store. Well, each to their own. with an item store. And we don't have a barrier nor a withdraw materia. So I'll go ahead and get one of those for each. Oh yeah, we do have the black megaphone that we do need. And the Hardbreaker. The Hardbreaker we can get rid of. Mithril Clip, we can actually get rid of that because we have the Platinum Beret. Peacemaker we can. Motor Drive, Platinum Fist. Yeah, I think we'll keep Platinum Fist. Pinwheel we'll get rid of. The Wiser Rod. Wizard Rod we can because that's weaker. Keep the Silver Megaphone. And get rid of the Butterfly Edge. And get rid of the Twin Viper. I'm getting rid of some of these items that I really don't need anymore. I'm going to try to keep my gil count up so that way when we go back to the Gold Saucer, we can actually get ourselves a lifetime pass. Ugh. But yeah, as I was explaining to Master Dragon Slayer Sunamods, is that in terms of my Final Fantasy retrospective with how that's coming along... Oh, hey, there's an item in here. A power source! Who would have known? Let's get that power source on you there. And then give that for Cloud. Do you have a limit break level 3? Yes, you do! I totally forgot about that! Now we can... I forgot that you actually had that. Man. My goodness. Lord, Cletus! But anyway, my Final Fantasy retrospective for episode 10 is that, it's coming along nicely, and I'm about an hour and 30 minutes in. And I was explaining that the process of working on those episodes is actually... It goes on a lot faster whenever you talk about certain spots like the gameplay and the reception and other little bits and pieces of information. So, it's always good to... it's always good to where you can actually get to a spot where you will actually get some progress going. And anyway, we're inside this house, and we go outside here, and we get ourselves acquainted with this airship. There's a Shin-Ra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is pretty cool. I wonder if we could actually use that ship to actually get us anywhere within the world, I wonder. Yeah, let's take it, Cloud. May I help you? No, it's nothing. We're just looking. If you'd like to use it, please ask the captain. He should be in his rocket. I'm Shin-Ra, and you? Cloud. I'm Aerith. Vincent. I am... Or, Vincent. I am... It is of no consequence. You're not with Shin-Ra? I thought you were here to discuss restarting the space program. Oh, well, if the captain is in for that, then we probably better go talk about it with the captain, right? The new president, Rufus, is scheduled to come here. The captain's been restless all morning. Rufus? So, yeah, that Shin-Ra president is coming along over to... That non-greedy president is actually coming over to pay the captain a visit. So, let's go ahead and pay a visit to that captain, shall we? I think this is the only Final Fantasy game, or the only Final Fantasy game before anything else where you actually get to see a rocket. I mean, they do have them in Final Fantasy VIII, and as well as Final Fantasy XIII, but I think this is the first game that introduced rockets into the whole lore. I'm going to be looking for a bit. What I'm actually doing right now is looking for mod users because I need beta testers for a new mod I just made, lol. So I'm kind of working, but this is a good stream, so I'm going to follow and lurk for a while. Oh, absolutely, Sunamods, and if you have not done so already, be sure to hit that follow button at the top of the screen so that way you can stay followed. And I just saw that you just made the follow, and thank you very much, Sunamods. And hopefully you'll stick around for a lot more streams coming from me in the future. But yeah, you can keep watching it for your time and continue on what you're doing. But anyway, here we are. Let's talk to the captain. What are you guys doing here? We're looking for the captain. Captain? I'm the captain. Yes, this is Sid. The same character that is represented I will for sure. Good quality here in Utah. Believe it or not, that can be hard to find. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really hard to find a lot of people who talk on streams because, you know, you want to try to engage good conversation with the viewers. Hey, I gotta go. Dinner's done. Eating with my family. Okay, Master Dragon Slayer, thanks for watching tonight. And I'll definitely see you at work tomorrow. But yes, anyway, as I was saying, Sid. This is the same rendition of the character. I mean, not the same, but this is Final Fantasy VII's rendition of the character Sid, who's been a very prominent character within the Final Fantasy lore. The name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want? You're welcome. Yes, see you at work tomorrow, and have a good night. Yes, you too, Master Dragon Slayer. Tell us about the rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, let me explain. You know, Shin-Ra developed a lot of technology during the meaningless war, right? They might be peddling Mako now, but back then, they were a weapon manufacturer. Well, in the middle of all that, they created a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about going into space, our dreams grew bigger and bigger. They put stupid amounts of cash into the budget, made prototype after prototype. And this is the final model. Shin-Ra 26. They chose the finest pilot in all of Shin-Ra. No, the world. Me! I mean, come on! At last, we came to the launch day. Everything was going great. But because of that dumbass Shin-Ra, the launch was a failure. Then the penny pinching started. The upshot is, Shin-Ra retired the space program. After they told me the future was space, and got all my damn hopes up. Soon as they figured they could turn Mako into money, it was all over. They didn't even so much as look at space travel again. Money, moolah, De Niro. That's all that mattered. My dream was just a business decision to them. Look at this rust bucket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day, it leans a little more. At this rate, I don't know which of us will bite the dust first. My only hope is the president. So yeah, he's not really going to tell us much, but let's go ahead and see if we can actually get it back from him. Or get the... Come on. What do you want? Is Rufus coming? Yeah. It must be about restarting the space program. A young president, that's what we needed. He has dreams, too. What do you want? Can we borrow the tiny Bronco? You out of your goddamn mind? That's one of my most cherished possessions. I can't let you have it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. But... seeing where Sid comes from, he doesn't seem like that bad of a man. I mean, even if he is working for Shin-Ra to an extent. Or if he's freelance. Seems like he respects Shin-Ra quite a lot. But Rufus may not be all he's turned out to be. So, you may want to be careful there, Sid, old buddy, old pal. Anyway, we're going to go back into town and go back to his house and talk to Shin-Ra some more. Cloud? I never knew this about Shin-Ra, but she actually has glasses on. Did the captain say anything? Not really. Oh. Hey, Shin-Ra! What are you, blind? Why not use some initiative and bring our guests some tea, half-wit? Bring our guests some tea. Your special made goddamn tea, Shin-Ra. I'm trying to sound like Final Fantasy VII Machina Bridge's Sid. I honestly thought he had a much better voice than Chris Edgerly, who voiced Sid in Advent Children and Dirge of Cerberus. Not that I have anything against his voice actor, mind you, but I just thought that the one who voiced him in Machina Bridge was actually a lot better voice for the character. Really. Really. Don't mind us. Quit mumbling, sit your ass in the chair and drink your goddamn tea! Ugh, damn, I'm pissed! Shin-Ra, I'll be in the backyard tuning up the tiny Bronco. Tea for the guests. Get it done! Oh, and be sure to drink your goddamn tea too while I'm tuning up the tiny Bronco. Jeez, talk about bad manners. Sorry. It's our fault. No. It's always like this. Your patience is commendable. No, I'm clumsy. I was the one who destroyed his dream. Oh? What happened? What happened? It's hard to make my voice sound husky. Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. The moon looked the other way, waiting around for you. I'm sorry. How much longer are you gonna be checking those damn oxygen tanks? Shin-Ra, being cautious is all well and good, but it's pointless to go on checking them. They wouldn't rupture even if hell froze over. But no buts. You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. You can see a closed mouth on him, but you don't see it on his, his present in-game model. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We're so proud to be a part of the launch of Shin-Ra 26. Preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, I'll see you later. Alright, Captain. Fly our dreams into space. Thanks, guys. Safe journey. Gauges clear. Shin-Ra 26, ready for liftoff. Engine pressure rising. Shin-Ra 26, 3 minutes to liftoff. Beginning countdown. Finally. What happened? Captain Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. What did you just say? Which one of those idiots is it? I don't know. Activating the intercom into the engine section. God damn it! Who the hell's still in there? Captain, it's me, Shin-Ra. Don't worry about me. Go ahead with the launch. Shin-Ra? What are you still doing in there? I was concerned. The results from the oxygen tank tests weren't satisfactory. You fool! When this thing takes off, it's gonna be so hot in there, there ain't gonna be shit left of you. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die, get it? It's okay. As long as this is fixed, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Man, almost done? You're gonna die! Sid, the countdown's starting any second. That's not enough time. I'm starting the engine. Hey, wait! Shin-Ra's still in there! What should we do, Sid? If we abort now, it'll be 6 months before another launch. Shit, Sarah, you goddamn fool! You wanna make me a murderer? Captain! Is that you, Shin-Ra? I checked up on Tank 7. Once I complete Tank 8, we'll be in the clear. Shin-Ra, hurry up! You're gonna die! Ignition in 30 seconds. Beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her! We won't make it in time! What am I supposed to do? Engine ignition in 15 seconds. Internal temperature rising. Oh man, the moon. Outer space. My dreams. Ignite engine. You meddling! So yeah, he stopped the rocket because Shin-Ra was still there. Because he has the heart of a human, he needed to stop and save her so that way she wouldn't be burnt to a crisp. And as you can see, Rocket Town has been... I mean, where Shin-Ra 26 was, Rocket Town now stands there. He threw the emergency shutdown switch to save my life. After that, the space program suffered cutbacks and the launch was cancelled. It's my fault he didn't fulfill his dream. That's why. It's all right. I have a debt to pay. Shin-Ra! You still haven't served him tea! I'm sorry. Sit down already, or ain't my hospitality good enough for you? They're late. They're late. Where's Rufus? Oh, look who arrived out of nowhere. It's old Palmer. Long time no see. So, Sid, how've you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were your lot figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program starting up again? I don't know. The president's outside. Why don't you ask him? Good for nothing. Good for nothing, fat bastard. No change there then, huh? Hey, don't call me that! Yeah, tea! Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey and, oh yeah, don't forget the lard. Oh yeah. Have we met before? Hey, is the tea ready yet? With lots of sugar and honey, and don't forget the lard, yeah! So, yeah, Palmer is still acting like his normal cheery self for a Shin-Ra executive. Anyway, there's Shin-Ra. Rufus. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what'd you come here for? I need to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems we've been heading in the wrong direction up until now. We think we know where he's going, but we have to cross the ocean. That's why we need your plane. Holy shit! First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco! Shin-Ra took space away from me, and now it wants to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. You seem to forget that it was because of the Shin-Ra company you were able to fly in the first place. You do well to remember that. What?! Excuse me? This way. Boy, Sid is pissed. You want to use the tiny Bronco, correct? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you confront him? Wait, that big man's going to take it? Or that lousy rabble-rouser of an executive? Why am I doing this? I'm head of the space program! We'll be taking the tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. That's right, the Shin-Ra building, when the president was killed. Security! Yep, it's boss fight time against this rabble-rouser of an executive. Now, he's not that hard of a boss, as he only just has a pistol. It can do damage, but he's easy to take down. And he uses a Mako gun for a weapon. But yeah, the Mako gun can unleash some deadly magic attacks. And Cloud, why are you not doing any damage to this guy? Why do you keep missing? Still using a lot on Vincent there, I see. There, you're finally doing some damage onto the guy. But yeah, so just take your time fighting off this arrogant guy, and you should be able to put him in his place. He doesn't have that much hit points. I think he has about 4,000. Seeing as how he only uses a gun for fighting. He should be about done here pretty soon. Yeah! Oh, he's gonna moon at us, is he? I don't appreciate that. Is he about done? Oh, you're gonna use another Mako gun attack on us, huh? You're gonna use it on Aerith? Or does he have more hit points than I remember him for? Man, Aerith, you are just getting the lowdown on you, girl. Let's get you healed back up a little bit. There we go. That's what I want to see. Yeah! Oh, he's gonna moon us again, isn't he? Go ahead and keep mooning at us, you creep. Yeah! Oh. Well, we got him. Huh? Whoa! Oh, that was close. Well, I gotta get going. Kiss my butt! Get out of here! I'm getting out of here! Oh! Yep, you got attacked by a semi. Yeah, that should have killed you on the spot, Palmer. But anyway, that's the end of that boss fight. And we got the Chocobo Lure materia to level up there, so that I'd say that was alright. Anyway, time for us to take off. It won't stop. Forget about it! Grab on! I mean, would Aerith not be able to hang on to the tiny Bronco if it took off on itself like that? Okay. I always thought that this scene is actually pretty cool with how you're flying on top of the tiny Bronco like that. Ooh. Just right, we're about to cross into the ocean. Shit! The tail's been hit! We're gonna crash land? This'll be a big splash! Hold on to your pants, and don't piss in them! Trust me, I wouldn't dream it. She won't fly anymore. Can we use it as a boat? Hell! Do whatever you like! Sid, what will you do now? I wish I could make my voice sound husky, but I can't. I don't know. I'm history with Shin-Ra, and I've given up on the village. How about your wife, Shara? Will she be alright? Wife? Don't make me laugh! Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys up to? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to take care of Rufus someday as well. I don't know about any of that, but... Sounds interesting. Sign me up. How about it, everyone? Do whatever you feel is right. Do whatever you feel is right. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against Shin-Ra these days has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed? Rufus blurted out something about following this Sephiroth of yours to the Temple of the Ancients. What? Where's that? Beats me. That jerk was saying he'd be heading in the wrong direction. So I figure it's gotta be someplace way off. Let's just head for land and get some information. Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. Alright, so we actually have the tiny Bronco that we can pilot now. And with the tiny Bronco, we can't go into the deep parts of the water, as we can only stay on the shallow parts of the water and just float from there. So as you can see, it says that the tiny Bronco can cross shallow waters. You can get on and off at beaches. And we are already near land, so we might as well go ahead and get off here. And I'd say, let's retire Vincent for now, and we'll actually get Sid to hop on board. And let's get the materia... Well, let's get in some pretty good equipment for Sid if we can. Oh, nice. But the evasion goes down, so there's a bit of a double whammy right there. Oh yeah, I forgot that I got the gold bracelets. Let's go ahead and get those equipped for everybody. Holy crap. I don't think your magic attack is gonna do anything right now unless we got you some pretty good actually tidy share. Yeah, I'd say we're gonna be doing alright with what we have right here. Take a look at your status. The magic attack... Okay, now we got some good magic attacks going. For everybody, I'd say, at least. So anyway, here we are at our next location. This is the Wutai region, believe it or not, as it says. Yeah, the Wutai area. And there are a couple of enemy skills that we can actually get while we're here. But we're going to be getting ourselves into a very interesting story-based scenario now that we're here. Wait! Oh, Yuffie. What? What's made you like this? I happen to know a little about this area. It gets pretty rough up ahead. We should prepare. Sounds fishy. You're not planning something sneaky again, are you? No. It's really, really tough ahead and... Here he comes! Seize him! Uh-oh. Shin-Ra soldiers. What? Shin-Ra? Hey, wait! This isn't him! These guys are... Yuffie, did you? I didn't know! This one has nothing to do with me! This one? What do you mean, this one? So you were up to something! No, what should we do? Do him in. Don't think, just do it! Like Nike! Anyways... Yes, so we got ourselves in a boss fight. Well, I wouldn't say a boss fight, but just a story-based battle here. Now, notice that your stats are actually, are a bit on the upheaval a little bit, because with the stats that you have on you, and seeing as how you don't have any other abilities that you can use, yeah, as you would have guessed, our materia is, plumb gone. Because, guess who stole them? Yuffie did. So we're gonna need to try to get him back from that sneaky little ninja. What's happened? I thought something was missing. Materia! My materia, it's all gone! Hey, where's that little pest got to? Oh boy, left him in the dust. I'm so mad! She must have been eyeing our materia from the start. It looks like she fled north. Let's hurry after her and get our materia back. You got that right. What she did was inexcusable and just despicable. As Daffy Duck would say, you're despicable! This ain't no rabbit season or duck season going on here. Yeah, they did not turn left on Albuquerque either. Man, I knew I should have turned left on Albuquerque. As Bugs Bunny would say. Some of my impressions of Looney Tunes characters are actually spot on when I get into the right mood. But anyway, we continue making our way through here. We should be able to reach Wutai within a matter of minutes. Now, I don't doubt that we'll get into some enemy fights going along the way. Yep. I wasn't gonna jinx myself and say, hope we get there without, getting into any enemy fights, but no, you're not gonna get off the hook that easily, Double R. Now, since we're here too, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into contact with, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into contact with any weapons or item or materia shops while we're in Wutai. But we do have our items on us. And I guess we could stay at an inn if we wanted to, but then again, I think... Yuffie would try to make her get away if she did. I do apologize for my dog barking like that. Anyways. And this is actually another great grinding area, too. So, yeah, as you can see, we got our items on us, so we're all good there. But we're going to need to be especially frugal when we get closer to Wutai. And as I said, in this area, there are a couple enemies that we can actually get their enemy skills for our enemy skill materia. And we're going to need to have that manipulation materia on us, so that way we can actually get those abilities from them. Hey, we only got there by only one battle. Oh! Hey, you get back here. Anyway, go in here. If we go in here, guess who's inside? You, what are you doing here? Never mind that. Looks like fate has brought us together again. Get on your knees. I don't think so. Elena, shut up, yeah? Reno? Remind me, why did we come all the way out here in the middle of nowhere? We're on vacation. We're trying to forget about work. Exactly. You're going to ruin it for us. But... even the booze will go sour. Sorry. What are you guys doing here? Drink up! Drink up, Rude! How long have we been a team, eh? Being a Turk's tough at times, but after all said and done, I'm glad to be one. And I got to meet a bunch of weirdos like you. To the Turks. To Reno. To the Turks. To Reno. Cheers. Looks like it's your lucky day. Now get out of my sight. Next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. Okay, Aya Brea. Jeez. You do look like... you were the inspiration for her the design of her character, by the way. Which, yeah, if those of you are not aware, Aya Brea from Parasite Eve, her design was actually based on Elena from Final Fantasy VII. Open this treasure chest, we got MP Absorb Materia. But, yeah, that little brat stole it! We got an item store. So, yeah. We can actually get our hands on some items here if we want. Okay. There we go with that. I wonder if we can get anything in the weapon store. I know we can't... I know there are some things that we can't do while we're here. But stop by later. Yeah, we can't get into the weapon store right away. Come back later, okay? Jeez. Telling us to come back later. What'd we ever do to hurt you? Oh no, Gramps, more weirdos. Not her again, at least, but they're just as bad. Oh really? What's behind here? Yep, found you. Yep. One sneaky little turd. Bunch of cats in here. But there is something that's up there that we can actually get our hands on, but unfortunately, we cannot even get access to that quite yet. This is my house. No one is allowed in. So, I'm guessing that's Yuffie's house. So yeah, Wutai, this takes place in the far west, which is actually very strange, because when you usually see architecture like this, it's actually more in the far east. Anyways. Then we got ourselves an inn, in case we need to rest up. which we can, or we don't have to. But hey, it's always good to rest up, so that way we can actually keep our mind on finding Yuffie of all places. But yeah, just look at this place. It's so incredible. It's like you're at an actual dojo. Anyway, come behind this rotatable wall. You actually come this way. And there is a Kanzashi. And I think Kanzashi, that's actually something for Yuffie to wield. Is it? Is it one of her weapons? No, it is actually a long-range weapon, and that's actually for Red 13 of all people. Anyway, and if we talk to this old man out here, I think that's supposed to be Yuffie's father. Yep, Godo. Not Godo from Phoenix Wright. What do you want? Don't have anything much, but you should be able to relax here. Make yourselves at home. Yuffie? No, never heard of her. Persistent, I'll say again, I don't know of her. I said I don't know her! There isn't anyone named Yuffie anywhere in Wutai. Who are you? Lately, there's been an increase in the number of soldiers here. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? If you're causing trouble with Shin-Ra, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I don't want them breathing down my neck. Coward! Yuffie! Are you that scared of Shin-Ra? Why don't you just bow down to them like all the other towns have? These people here are actually fighting Shin-Ra. Enough! What would you know of this? So you lost one battle, and that's it? Whatever happened to the mighty Wutai I keep hearing about? This does not concern a child such as yourself. Are you going to disobey me? You ought to be ashamed. Au contraire, I can say what I like. I have every right to Sislavier, or however you say it in French. Sislavier. To think you would go as far as to use outlandish language. My daughter, a delinquent! Well, you're a sad excuse for a father. Man, what a jerk. Take your things and leave. We cannot afford to oppose Shin-Ra. It is for the good of Wutai. I mean, we could try and follow her this way, but it's not going to lead us anywhere. Yeah, just leads us to a huge, Buddha statue of some type. But all that sparkly gold inside that place, it's so pretty. Anyway, so we're done here, so it's time to find Yuffie and stop her in her tracks. Which she should... Yep, there she is. Shaking her boots off. Using Aerith's grunt noise for the punches? You can't even use clouds? Or is it because of Yuffie being around? You can't get away this time, Yuffie. Okay, I know. I was wrong. You win. I'll give you back your materia. Don't even think of trying to run away from us. Oh my goodness, Shin-Ra soldiers are coming out of nowhere. So our reports were right. You are here on vacation. We finally found him, but we're gonna need the Turks' assistance. What a drag. I'm sorry? We're on vacation, and can't babysit you right now, okay? We heard you were on vacation, but if you want to know, then get lost, yeah? I'm sobering up just looking at you. But I thought headquarters gave you the same orders to look for him. Alright, fine. We'll get him without any help from the Turks. You'll see. And don't think headquarters isn't going to hear about this. Reno, was that a good idea? I mean, is that the way a professional, a Turk, would behave? Elena, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice everything for their jobs aren't pros. Just fools. Rude? Well, I don't buy that. I'm leaving. Relax. She's not a child. Let her have her own way. I know the materia. It's in a safe place. Follow me. Don't you try to run away from us, or is this another one of your bad tricks? I've been hearing ever since I was little that Wutai was a lot more bustling and powerful before I was born. And now look at it. Just another tourist trap. We were defeated in the war and found peace, but something was lost in the process. Now Wutai is... That's why, if I had lots of materia, I knew I could. Sorry, Yuffie, but I don't care about the history of Wutai or your feelings. You've got our materia and we want it back. If you give it to us now, we'll drop the whole thing. I know that as well as anyone. That switch, the lever on the left, the materia's there. The left switch? What? Never trust anyone that easily. The materia's mine. Tough luck. You want your materia? Then go find it yourself. Yeah, that's right. And when you're looking for the materia, remember that you've got to steal it. Steal. Get it? No, I don't. See ya! No, I don't think so. You get back here, Poindexter. I'm not done with you yet. Yeah, I don't care about the whole scroll there. It's time for us to get our materia back from that little flower, that dainty little flower who we call the female ninja of the heroes. But anyway, if you come to Wutai this early in the game, it'll actually change an outcome of the game near the very end when you return back to Midgar. I won't spoil it that much, but let's just say doing this is actually very important. I would even go as far to say that it's actually very important that you come here in the first place. Anyways. Hit that bell. And a magic door shows up. Who would have thought? Let go! I said let go! Hey! Ow! Who do you think you... Ugh! What are you doing? You're... You again. Corneo! I finally found a new chickie! 2 for 1, in fact. 2? Oh, Elena got on the short end of the stick, too. Hey, let go of me! You're gonna regret this! You get back here. We got a Swift Bolt, and we got ourselves an elixir in there. There he is! It's Corneo! Don't let him get away! Charge! Yeah, they attack us, but Corneo gets away, so yeah. Very interesting way we fight off against these Shin-Ra soldiers. Yeah, and they're gonna hit us with their puff of smoke. I would say that's probably these Shin-Ra soldiers' best attack right there, is to try and hurt us just to, you know, get us down even further. They're not that tough to take down, I assure you. But they can be a bit of a hassle to go up against at times. And notice how the characters are stricken with darkness. That means that it's going to be a lot tougher for us to hit them. Rightfully so. The only way we're going to actually do damage to them is with a... either we get lucky, or we will execute a limit break. Boy, Cloud's missing. Missing the grenade attacks. Not anymore. Planet Protector. I guess these instill barriers on us. Yeah, I think they instill barriers on us, so we won't even take that much damage from these enemies for a short amount of time. When you get hit with barrier status for your characters, they will lower your defenses, but only for a short amount of time. Or you're given full protection at a short period of time. Anyway, we finally got done with that fruitcake. Now it's time to take care of the other fruitcake. He's gonna keep attacking us with puffs of smoke and good old spears. Or, I mean, grenades. It's said who attacks with the spears. Alright. Yep, so the Shin-Ra lapdogs have gotten away. It's time for us to go chase them down. But first things first, let's rest up a little bit so that way we can actually get our hit points restored back before we take on a boss. Yes, there is actually a boss here in Wutai. We just needed to rest up and get our hit points back up before we actually take on this boss. Oh, near the Turks. Elena. Talk to Reno. Corneo's still only good at making a run for it, eh? Elena. Let's go, Rude. We'll give him a taste of what the Turks are all about. Then again, he has Elena. That could make things a little tricky, yeah? So, yeah. Fine. Corneo's kidnapped Yuffie too. And without her, we won't get our materia back. Don't misunderstand. We're not joining forces. Let's just think of it as staying out of each other's way, eh? I'm cool with that. It'll be a sad day when we cooperate with the Turks. Now, where the heck did Corneo run off to? Heh, I know him almost too well. Think about it. What place sticks out the most here in Wutai? Yep. And that one place is in the mountains. It's not the town itself that we're going to be getting dragged into, but it's the mountainside. And if we go towards the mountainside, that's where we're going to find Corneo at. Now, there is a cave here inside the mountain area that we need to actually get access to, because that will actually give us one of the stronger weapons for Sid. You finally got here. We're going to split up into 2 groups. Do what it takes, but don't endanger Elena, and don't worry, we won't do anything to harm Yuffie, or whatever she's called. For now, that is. And we could actually get into some fights while we're up here, too. I think I forgot to mention that part. I think these are the ones that give us magic hammer abilities. No, they're not. They're actually the weed-like creatures that I mistook who I thought were going to give us the magic hammer ability when we were near the Chocobo Ranch. Oh, poisonous. Ouch. But hey, that didn't take long. Yeah, and I think the cave is this way, maybe? No, it's not this way. Not here. But I know it's up here somewhere. Or I just didn't go into the right area to get access to it. Oh, you know what? You know where I think it goes? Well, let's see here. Because I know there's a way to get to the cave when we're up here in the mountains. But it's not in the way... Or is it up higher? I always thought it was, like, down below to where we can actually get Cid's newest weapon. Ooh. Hit us with slowness. The bug hit us with slowness. That dinky bug hitting us with that silk thread. What a dinky little critter. There we go. I was wondering when we were going to actually hit it that well. But we did get some good experience out of that, so I'm not complaining. Is it down here, or is it up the mountain? Oh, I guess it would be up the mountain. I guess that we don't have any other place to go, so we just need to go upwards some more. I think. Yeah. I think it's this way. Nope. There's Reno. We don't have time to fool around. The enemy's not gonna wait, yeah? Yeah, you're telling me. I'm actually looking for a cave that I can go into. Interesting looking enemies right here. You actually fight those enemies in Crisis Core too, believe it or not. And now Cid can use his limit break. And it's boost jump. And watch it go into action here. I do like the detail of Cid's character model where he has a cigarette sticking out like that. Actually, and how it's shaped like that. Good attention to detail for the character models here that I'm using. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute, that's right. I can't even use magic. What am I thinking? I do have items here that I can use. Nothing else in that direction? Oh yeah, there's the cave that I'm looking for. I think he's going to go upward. No, he's going to go in the cave. Yeah, so if you come over here, open this chest, you get the Dragoon Lance. Now that weapon is for Cid, and it's a very powerful weapon for him to use. Yeah, look at that. His attack goes up to 66, and his accuracy increases to 100. So you want to equip that for that guy. I guess I can go ahead and increase your intellect a little bit. But yeah, look at that. Look at all those slots for his materia gauges. Or look at all those slots for for that weapon when it comes to materia. That is nuts. Nothing here either. So, yeah, we can't actually get through that part just yet because we actually do need to beat the whole segment with, you know, the whole story segment to get Yuffie back in our materia. And there's Reno. Thought you picked up his trace here too, eh? Looks like we were way off. There's no chance. We made it this far. Yeah, he's not far. So, if we just go over this ridge right over here, that's where we'll find Corneo. Yep, there he is. Let me go! Scrumptious, delicious. I think I found my new hobby. Which girl will it be? This one? Hey, I'm a Turk. You'll never get away with this. Or maybe this one. Oh, God. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have taken rope escape training more seriously. I made my choice. My companion for tonight shall be... this spunky girl. Grossness! Don't mess with me, old man. You don't even have any materia. Oh, I love it when you play hard to get, yeah? That's as far as you go. What? Cloud! Hey, long time no see. I never forget you. You never learn, do you? God might forgive a sleazeball like you, but I won't. Silence! None of you can fathom how I've suffered since then. It's a long story, but... I don't give a crap. You're gonna let him go, or I'm gonna get rough. You guys are serious. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not fooling around either. Why did you have to kill my cute little Absu, or Apps, as he called it in the Western translation? Maybe you should have some fun with my new pet. At least then you might stay out of my way so I can find a bride. Rapsu, or Raps! Come here, boy! So, this monster's name is Rabsu, or Raps. So yeah, it's just basically a big wyvern of some type. But it's really not that hard. Just, we can take it down by the normal means, or we can even use some of the items that we got to actually do a lot of damage. But it does a lot of damage to us, so be very careful. Wonder if I could actually use a red dragon fang on it. I can, but it doesn't do a whole lot, so we're gonna have to be careful going through this battle here on out. That Aurora is no joke. Yeah, he's hitting Sid pretty hard. Scorpion's tail. Ouch. Ooh, Planet Protector. This is actually pretty good for us to get our defenses up. So that way we won't even take that much damage from this guy, even if it's for a temporary time. And Cloud's is hitting well with the critical damage on this guy, too. Oh, I guess it really doesn't even do that much. I was trying to use that ability, and it didn't really hit on all cylinders. I guess you really can't even do anything with healing up your characters when you're in this invincible state. But hey, I'm not complaining. We got through the battle without any problems. Managed to get Cloud to level up to 39, though, so that's pretty good. And a peace ring, for that matter. Wait! Just wait a second! Shut up! Just listen. It won't take long. Why do you think a scoundrel like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life? Because he's ready to die. Hey, wrong! Hey! I am so gonna lose it. Once I push this button, they'll fall head over heels, and we'll have squashed tomatoes! Damn it! You're a nasty piece of work. Alright. I think I'll be taking the other girl as well. Looks like I'll have the last laugh. No, that would be us, yeah? Hey, what? Well, came in just in time. The Tux! You signed your own death warrant when you leaked that information. We're gonna take care of you, personally. Have it your way, but they'll be coming with me. Ugh. Yeah, hang on for your life. Good timing, Rude. Down to business. Right. Alright, Corneo. This'll be over real quick, so listen up. Why do you think we went to the trouble of teaming up with those guys to find you, eh? 1, because we're ready to die. 2, because we're sure to win. Or 3, because we're clueless. Number 2! Nope, they were all wrong. Wait, stop! Yep, dead Corneo now. The correct answer was... because it's our job. But thanks! I thought you'd never come. Elena, don't be so presumptuous. You're a Turk. You're one of us, yeah? Yes, sir! Thanks for the help. It's me, yeah? Yeah. I'll get right on it. Was that the company? Yep. They want us to find Cloud in the gang. Are we on? Are we on? Nah, we're off duty today. I hate to interrupt, but get me down! Alright. Just don't get your panties in a waist there, girl. My goodness. Telling us to get down. Anyway, she's putting all the materia back on us, but, yeah, not putting them in the right spots, though. Whew, perfect, just as it was before. Hey, you put them all over the place. Huh? Oh, come on, what's the big deal? Don't be so picky. Well, that sure was a close one, huh? Yeah, normally I would have kicked their butts. Bam, bam, bam! That Corneo guy's unbelievable. I'd rather have to deal with my dad than him. Yeah. Oh, and those Turks guys? I guess they aren't all bad, right? At least you got the materia back safe and sound. Now, let's get back to our journey with a hop and a... Hey, well, wait! Oh, alright. Oh, alright. You can have this one back, too. Here, look! We got back the MP absorb materia that we got out of that item shop. Come on, please! Well, I don't care what you say, I'm coming with you. I won't mess up next time. Well, hopefully you stay true to your word there, Yuffie, because that was, yeah, that was not cool. So yeah, as you would have guessed, we're gonna need to, tidy things up, and, we're gonna have to do a bit of sharing. And it looks like Yuffie's... Yeah, I'd say that sharing was gonna be our thing, but, yeah, we're gonna have to do some... We're gonna have to do a bit of rearrangement here. So, Sid, you get that, and, give the Protect materia to Cloud. Give the Titan materia back to you. Well, make sure that Cloud has Steel. HP Plus back to Cloud. Extinguish back to you. Well, yeah, give him Odin back. And, give Ifrit back to you? Yeah, we don't have transform, man. Oh, you know what? Let's just, no, I think we're good. Oh, boy. Remove all. We're gonna have to, get this, figured out here. Okay, so, let's get this, worked out. So, order, tidy all up. Okay, so, anyways. You need HP plus. You need the counter. You need protect. You need death blow. You need manipulate. I guess I could give you back the enemy... No, not enemy skill, but I will give you back Odin. And I'll give you Ifrit back, too. Absorb MP from damage made with... Oh, okay. Let's see. What else did you have on you, Cloud? I guess we could put lightning back on you, since that is your thing. Okay, now for Aerith, give you the healing items back. Let's, put, the restore materia, and we'll give you all. And then we'll give you revive. Oh, we'll give you sense. Revive in a sense. And give you MP plus. Definitely that. Alright, let's give you Chocobo and, Titan. Yes. And long range. Definitely long range. Okay. Give you Ramu and give you Shiva. I guess we could equip you with some more magic. Do I not even have steel? I thought I equipped steel. Oh, I guess it's because of this. Okay, here we go. I guess we'll give you 3 of them. We'll give you all the starting ones. And I guess we'll equip you with enemy skill, just to put you back on that. And we'll continue with that and that. And, maybe MP Absorb to get that started with that. Definitely give you back fire. No. Actually, let's give you that one. Let's give you time materia. Yeah, let's put the barrier on you, and let's give you the long range, so that way we kind of, you know, even things off a bit better. Yes, I'll give you the all as well. Okay. I wasn't sure how I really had everything set up from before, but I don't think it really even matters. But anyway, we actually can go back. We can actually come back in here because there are some things that we can actually get now that we're here. And this is not one of the places I wanted to be. I actually want to be in that hut where all the cats are. So we can actually use these set of stairs to come this way. If we go all the way down at the end, we got ourselves the HP Absorb materia. And any magic or summon materia that you have paired with that materia, you can actually absorb hit points back into you in case if you lost some. Same thing if you use MP Absorb materia, which you just plainly saw. Okay, so we're gonna go back here to the weapon shop because we can actually buy weapons now. Hello and welcome. We got some of the finest blades direct from the furnace, so strike while the iron's hot. Oh, I think I will. Okay, we got Mursame, got the Diamond Knuckle, Chainsaw, Aurora Rod, a Gold Beret, Slash Pike, no. Blue Megaphone, yes. Chakram, yes. Randall, yes. And that's all the weapons we can get. And we managed to afford for everybody, since we didn't even need to get a new one for Sid. So I think we're good. So let's go ahead and equip our new pieces of gear. Yeah, you're fine. And we can equip something... let's put in the HP Absorb just to get that out of the way. I guess we could put Transform Materia back on you. I mean, I really shouldn't be wasting my time with, you know, making sure who has the most materia, because they will decrease your hit points. And just as I said from before, we won't worry about the Wu-Tai 5 or whatever their names are while we're here, so we'll skip the rest of this place for the time being, and then we'll make our way back out here, because it's time for us to find those enemies who can actually get those enemy skills from. And they're definitely around the Wu-Tai area. We just need to find them is all. One of them's on the beach. And here it is, the Adamantus. Okay, as I said, Cloud's gonna need to manipulate it, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to, you know, do anything. And we missed. Go figure. Because that's the only way we're gonna be able to manipulate it. There we go. We can use D-Barrier on you, I guess. Now, the D-Barrier doesn't hurt them, but it will shatter the barriers that you have on you. Okay, Death Force. Use that on Sid. Death Force, I think... Man, I can't remember what Death Force does. I think that actually gives some attributes to your characters in case that they, you know, get hurt or something. And I think this thing counters, too, when you strike it. Yeah, you can see it doing damage to us. But yeah, Death Force was one of the abilities that you can actually get from this guy. No barriers. There we go. Seems like that Adamantus took a lot longer to beat than I expected. But anyway, we got one of the abilities from that, so we're all good there. Now, the other one we're going to need to find is amongst the grassy area. Alright, here are the enemies that we need to manipulate. Ah, dang it, I missed. I guess we can take care of them one at a time. But anyway, manipulate. Manipulate one of them, please. Oh, you countered. I saw you do that. But you don't do that much of a counter rate at this time, seeing as how... You know, you are, since you have the materia at such a low rate of where it needs to be. But anyway, Magic Hammer. Magic Hammer. That will actually... That's the second, yeah, that's the second enemy skill we want to get in this area. And we got it, finally. And if we want to, I think we might be at a good spot to where we're at right now, in case if we want to take on the Midgard Sormer. But we'll probably be doing that the next time when we play. Alright, Sid's got a good level up there. So yeah, we got everybody's strength up. Are they on sadness? Oh no, they're in anger. Okay. So they're actually at a good spot. And you know what? I'll probably better put Sid on anger as well. Let's get that stimulant back online for you. There we go. Yeah, so we're pretty much just going to be battling for the remainder of this episode. And I'm pretty much going to be sticking with Aerith for the remainder of this time that we have her around, so that way we can actually get her 4th limit break. Because I gotta at least show that off once. But yeah, we're doing some pretty good damage on the enemies now. May not be in the 9,000... I mean, may not be in the quadruple digits as of yet, but we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. We're most certainly getting somewhere, as I said. Hey, they got their backs turned, so we can actually do massive damage on them and get in the quadruple damage limit. But we didn't get enough experience points, but since we're fighting these guys, they do give us buttloads, so I guess it's better than nothing. Anyway, we can start making our way back towards the tiny Bronco if we want to. Now that we have all the ability, that we have both of the abilities that we needed to obtain in this area. More of these guys. Ooh, nice critical damage, Cloud. Oh, how could you miss? How could you miss? How could you miss? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Another level up for Aerith there. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the bridge. Get over here. Should get back to the tiny Bronco. Ooh, we're gonna fight a bunch of these guys. So, Alfred Hitchcock's the Birds is coming to mess with us, eh? Get out of here, you dirty bird! I have no time to fight you, you dirty birds! Ooh. You did a hefty amount of damage to us. I'm gonna use Finishing Touch on you. That was not cool with what you just did. There, that takes care of him. That Finishing Touch limit break is pretty much an insta-kill move on enemies, so by all means use that. That's gonna help you out quite immensely. But they did give us a good amount of experience points here, too. Are there chocobo tracks around here? No, I think they're at the further end near Wutai. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, hey, another Adamantis we can fight. No, thank you. We're gonna have to boost jump you, do some heavy damage onto you. Which we did some heavy damage. That should take care of you for the remainder of this fight. Oh, cool. Aerith can use her next limit break again. We're not gonna use magic on you, so what's the point of you using your... Yeah, besides, you're gonna perish anyway. Stupid thing. Actually, I think it might be a better idea if I did grind some money, so that way I can have enough to get that season pass over at the Gold Saucer. So I'm going to stick around here. But then again, I'm not going to stick around much longer. Seeing as how I will need to log off soon. Ooh. Ooh, ouch. Have Aerith heal us. Heal us, baby. We need all the help we can get. And this may be a good spot to where you can actually grind your character's limit breaks as well. Alright, here goes Sid with his boost jump again. Jump high, man. Ooh, nice critical damage there. That was pretty good. Oh man, look at that experience points we got. That is a lot. So yeah, I say by all means stick around here and grind as much as you can. Even grind your character's limit breaks too. This is gonna help you big time. Oh, how could you be missing? 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 Sid gonna have to do all the dirty work? Poison powder. Oh, so you now actually attack? Thanks a lot, game. Way to be a pal. Alright, got it. Alright, the transform material leveled up, so now we can actually learn Mini? Aside from just Frog with that materia? I think so. Okay, I think I'm gonna get into one more fight and then I'm gonna call it quits for the night because I do need to get off here and go to work tomorrow. Ah, this should end it off pretty well. Sid. I'll get Ifrit to have you use Ifrit again. But you didn't really... But those things didn't really attack us to do us much damage with that Thunder-based spell, so... I guess... Well... To each of his own. Can't always win everything. We did take care of the dirty birds while we're at it. Still, we're missing. Oh, come on! You can hit these! Oh, game! Oh, look, look, look! Oh, look, 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 look. Look, look. Thank you. Oh, look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. There we go. Boy, Sid is really taking him down. I guess he wants to get to his other limit breaks as fast as possible, eh? Ah, the Chocobo materia leveled up, finally. It's all fine and dandy, if I do say so myself. But anyways, since we're now at the hour mark, right now, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm gonna call it quits here. Because I felt we made a lot of great progress tonight. I would say we did make a lot of great progress for the weekend, too. So, we're actually doing ourselves pretty fine justice, if you ask me, with where we're going in terms of the live streams and that kind of stuff. But anyway, since with all that said and out of the way and all completed, I think it's time for me to wrap up and give you my plug. So if you like what you saw for tonight, be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you can stay up to date and be following my streams. And also, if you want to sub to me to get access to my emotes, you can actually hit that sub button. And if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you can get a free sub with me, and you'll get the tier 1 emote from me if you sub for me from there, or sub towards me from there. I don't know how you say it. But anyway, I am at other places aside from just Twitch where I work on content, which I have mentioned that I'm on YouTube. And you can find me on youtube.com/RRPG reviews. That's my YouTube page, as I do my my reviews, my retrospectives, and my what do you call it? I do my my 2 cents videos. That's what I was looking for. And I'm not sure when I'll be returning back to 2 cents videos, but or reviews, but I am working on episode 10 of my Final Fantasy retrospective, which I hope to have done near the end of this week or sometime next week. Not really sure when, but hopefully I'll get it done for you all, so that way you can watch it to your heart's content. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'm also available on social media through Facebook and Twitter, as I do have my own fan pages on there if you wish to view those to your heart's content. And I'll have the link posted up for you here in just a second. But anyway, here they are. So if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can follow me on facebook.com/RRPG reviews, as that's my personal, that's my Facebook fan page. You can also follow me on twitter.com, as that's my personal page on Twitter. And I also have another YouTube channel, but that's where I archive my live streams from here onto YouTube. And that is RPG Game Riff for Solo, which I have renamed as RPG Livestream Archive. And yeah, so within like the next 24 hours or so, you should be able to see not only last night's episode be up on the YouTube channel, but you should also see this tonight's episode up on there probably tomorrow night or Tuesday night at the latest. And also, I'm a part of a group known as the Geek Fighters, and if you go to twitch.tv/the Geek Fighters on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, we do our co-op live streams from there, and we will be playing more Shenmue, and hopefully we'll get near the end of the game from there. So yeah, follow us on that Twitch page, and be sure to follow us from there as well. And also, if you scroll down beneath the video player here of where you view the stream, or even on the Geek Fighter stream, we actually have a button where you can actually go to our Discord page, and you can follow us on our Discord page, and you can have fun, mingle with us, and interact with us, and we'll definitely have a lot of fun from there too. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight's stream. So be sure to join in Tuesday night when I get around to actually live streaming more Final Fantasy VII on the PC with mods. And we should be making our way back towards Gold Saucer, so that way we can actually contemplate on where we need to go next to find Sephiroth. And then that will lead us towards the Temple of the Ancients. And I think that we'll go through all of that before we close off the stream from there. But I might be off screen before streaming to grind my characters up a bit more. But if I do, I'll let you know ahead of time. But for the next time when we stream, I will that's what we're going to be doing, or where we're going to be going for the next time when we are playing more Final Fantasy VII. So anyway, guys, you all have yourselves a good night. And to sign off, I am Double RPG, and I just want to say Godspeed, game on gamers, piccolo popping bottles, y'all, and peace out.